my friend, welcome back. Yeah, it's been like 3 months, right?
Almost 4.
Almost 4, wow, yeah. So you've been doing okay, staying out of the COVID issues and all that?
Yeah, I finished my 2nd shot, thank God.
Yeah. That was this morning?
Yes.
Okay.
I said I don't think they would conflict, so I was hoping not anyway.
Good. So tell me again about, the experience you had after the first shot.
It was not good. Shortness of breath, chest pain, headache, backache, the point where they stuck the needle. I thought my arm was going to fall off. And they thought, when I went to the emergency room, they thought I had COVID.
Wow.
So they tested me twice to make sure I didn't have it. And then they put the thing on my finger for the oxygen, and they went, oh my God. And they just immediately put me on oxygen. It was, instead of 100%, it was at 63.
Wow.
And I kept wondering why I was breathing funny. I didn't associate the two. But I've been on it for 2 weeks on the oxygen, and I'm gonna have to be on it for another couple weeks.
So you tested COVID negative, right?
Yeah.
Wow.
3 times total. 1 outside the hospital and 2 in the emergency room.
Okay. How long after the shot did all that start?
That night.
The same night? Wow.
Yeah, it was terrible, and it actually didn't stop. The symptoms haven't stopped. I still have shortness of breath, and but not like before with the pain.
Okay.
And so I just walk a lot slower than I'm used to.
Gotcha.
And I can't do things like before. I was actually taking care of my feet, and I couldn't bust them because I would be so tired.
Yeah.
So they kind of went to the wayside.
Gotcha.
See, I end up sucking in air every once in a while.
Did they say if your lupus had anything to do with it?
They think that might have something to do with it. When I go back to the doctors on the 12th, they had run a series of tests on me, and they're going to discuss it with my rheumatologist as well.
Okay.
Because they think it's a flare-up too.
Okay. Have you ever had any lung issues associated with your lupus?
No.
Okay.
No, I've never had this before in my life. It's had me worried about my entire body now. That's why I'm like, oh my God, I've got to see Dr. Jefferson. I said I need a total body reboot.
Yep.
And just knock out everything and make sure I'm in good health and good condition.
Yes, ma'am.
Because I turned 58 in 3 weeks. So
Fantastic.
I want to be healthy, and I want my feet back the way they were, because they were really doing so good.
So as a result of everything that's been going on, have they done anything as far as any changes in your medication concerning your lupus and your...
They put me on prednisone again.
Okay.
And I've been on that for 2 weeks.
Okay.
So...
And they still have you on the hydroxychloroquine? Okay.
And they can't increase me on that. They're trying to figure out a new combination of drugs, but they haven't come up with anything yet.
Gotcha. So have you had any lupus flare issues, whether joints or anything else like that? Where's it been bothering you most?
Mostly my knees, my shoulders, believe it or not, my feet for a change, which normally don't bother me, like aching, but they were aching. I was like, oh my goodness, what's going on?
Which COVID shot did you get?
Pfizer.
Pfizer, okay.
I didn't know which one to choose from, you know.
Yeah.
They didn't give me an option, and they said the second round, I'm kind of scared because they say it's worse than the first shot.
So your doctors cleared you to take the second shot?
Yeah, they had me stay. They had me on, took my blood pressure and my oxygen level. It went only to 90, so
Gotcha.
I was okay. They sent me back to my doctors after the shot, and I went, why do I have to go back over there? And they said, because you don't have your oxygen. And I was like, oh dear. So I had to get clearance from them, so I go back and get my shot.
Gotcha. So now you're walking around with the oxygen tank.
Yeah. I'm not too pleased. I said, can I get a nebulizer?
You get the one that got to roll around with the wheels, or you get the shoulder carry one?
I got the one with the wheels.
Okay.
So I really feel ancient right now. With the tubes up my nose.
Right.
It does help at night though, more than anything.
Good. Okay, the heel looking better here.
I was afraid it might have cracked.
All right, so you've been fairly disciplined, trying not to do too much on your own.
I really have been as good as I possibly could have been. But I did go out and buy that foot bath.
Okay, good.
Like, can't deal with this. My feet were feeling so good.
Still using the foot bath?
Yeah.
Good.
I like that thing. Scrubs between your toes. And feels so good.
Figure you do all these things in combination with the foot bath, you know, put the medications back on, get you back in shape here.
I just gotta get back to where I was. I'm not happy with how I've been treating my feet.
Yeah, I got the Moderna shot.
How did that make you feel?
That was fine. My shoulder was sore for a few days. You know, like a day or so, I felt like I had caught a cold.
Okay.
But other than that, I was good to go.
Wow. I should have chosen some Moderna.
Well, it's kind of a crapshoot because you really don't know how you're going
to
respond to any one of them.
That's true, too. They were so perplexed by the fact that my symptoms or adverse reactions lasted so long.
Yeah. I mean, with the lupus on top of everything, anytime you're dealing with autoimmune disease and you have to deal with these type of issues, particularly vaccines, especially this thing is still new.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know how many people with lupus were in the trials, but...
You know, when you're saying this, I wish they would have said that to me, too. As it makes so much more sense to me now. Because I was so scared. I was petrified to go today. I just said, I'll just do it.
So with everything that happened after the first shot, why do they think it was okay for you to get the second shot?
I had to go get the doctor to okay it, and they okayed it.
Okay.
I was so weird. I was like, are you sure I should get it? They went, yes. Okay. And I'm just going to pray. Matter of fact, my son's coming to get me, and he's having his girlfriend look over after me.
Gotcha.
So,
nothing wrong with a good support system.
Yes. I'm bringing my foot bath with me.
Excellent.
You stay the whole weekend.
Go.
I know it's bad when it spreads to this foot.
Now, are you having any pain with the cracks in the skin, huh?
A little bit, but then I can tell they're healing. So it doesn't really bother me as much. But I'm so afraid of it thickening that I'm like, oh no, I gotta get to you as soon as possible.
So I think what we're going to have to do, especially now that you've gotten your shots and everything, you're getting better, is see you on a monthly basis for a little while.
Okay.
To really get things back in control here.
Yeah, because the first few months of this year has not been good for me at all. So thank you for the extra TLC.
Sure, you got it.
I need it. I should be much further along. I'm disappointed in myself.
Well, at least you know it can be handled, it can be dealt with. Plus, you know, you had something to deal with, so.
Yeah. It'll be okay. It's just when it got to this foot, the one you're on now,
yeah.
I was like, I know I messed up. Because this one was pretty good. Then I couldn't even get to cutting my toenails again. I was like,
Your toenails look great.
do they?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought I was going to get a stern warning.
Alright, here we go. So, was you still working with your client? How's she coming along?
Coming along pretty good. I was actually glad I was back at your the foot soaking station. And about the shoes, the diabetic shoes.
Yeah.
And I wanted to talk to you about that.
Okay.
Because I think she would benefit from that.
Okay, very good.
I really do. And we need to set up an appointment to get that looked at.
Yeah, we get that taken care of for her.
Yeah, I really was like, wait a minute, that's what she needs. You know, because her foot is not perfect, but it's not deformed.
Right.
You know, one side from the stroke has made it a little off. And since they're custom, right?
Well, sometimes, if they need to be.
If they need to be.
Usually the insole will probably be custom. But you know, if the shoe needs to be custom, that would be done if they have, you know, some significant deformities or have had some amputation or something like that.
Oh, okay.
But if they haven't had all that, a custom shoe usually isn't necessary. They have what's called an extra depth shoe to make sure that the shoe accommodates the toes, any hammer toes, bunions, things like that.
Because she wears a brace. So one shoe has to be bigger.
Yeah, okay, well that's not a problem at all.
Oh, it's not, okay. That would be great, because she needs it. Because we just order 2 different sizes shoes, and she deals with it, you know.
You're ordering 2 different size shoes, very expensive.
Yes, it is.
Because they can't sell the other shoe.
They can't at all. So we end up with 2 pairs of 2 different size shoes. So we try to get her some that have good support for her.
Yeah. Because
of her paralysis on the left side. She really needs it.
How long have you been an aide now?
5 years.
5 years? Okay.
I still like it.
It's good work, I'm sure.
It's
Very rewarding.
Cool.
Because the need is so great.
Yeah.
Especially in this area where we have so many elderly and so many retirees. And
oh yeah, it's such a shame. Sometimes when I go to the store, and you know, I've got to get the incontinence and everything, and these old people, they buy themselves. And I said, you know what, I should print some business cards and say, I could do you a couple hours, you know, just to get your house clean and get your bread made and get you situated.
Right.
Some of them don't even need a lot of that. They just need grocery shopping and things that help them,
Right.
you know, like that. And
Yeah, in these cases, we go through quite a few blades.
yeah, I can imagine.
So like in this case, using 2 unused, not unusual.
Really?
Your left foot is still more calloused than the right.
Is it because I'm left dominant side?
It could be. Sometimes we see it if one limb is longer than the other, even slightly. There are some biomechanical issues associated with this as well.
Oh. So I walk funny, different?
No, not necessarily. Probably not even really noticeably.
Okay.
But enough for one foot to kind of bear more weight than the other.
Okay.
Have a little bit of an imbalance. But thank God for the whirlpool. We couldn't do this dry.
Oh, no. I love that whirlpool. You guys have the state of the art stuff. It's fantastic.
That's the type you see in the locker rooms and sports teams and stuff like that.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
It's not just an old foot bath. Nah, that thing puts the work in.
It really does. Pushes that water between your toes and just feel like your circulation comes back. And one thing I must say to you, Dr. Jefferson, you never hurt my feet.
Yeah,
Oh, everybody's calling me. I'll call you right back. Everybody's expecting me to be on my break.
It's like you drifted off to sleep. That's good.
I'm sorry, was I snoring?
No, not at all.
It actually is very calming and relaxing.
Gotcha. So do you have to sleep with the O2 as well?
Wow.
Wow.
And that is not fun because I wake up and it's around my neck. Yeah, those edges got really bad.
All right, looking better, my friend.
Thank you so much, Dr. Jefferson. Oh yeah, Dr. Jefferson.
Mm-hmm.
I lost 35 pounds.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah, so maybe that's less weight bearing on my feet.
Yeah, definitely. Did you do that purposely or?
Actually, I did.
Okay.
I stopped,
All right, so I got this balm here for you.
okay.
Okay, it's got shea and some essential oils in here, peppermint oils, some other things in here, vitamin E. All right, to help with what's going on here. Basically, you just apply it just like deodorant
Oh, okay.
that you'll put in your underarms,
Okay.
just like so. Just rub a bit on there. Okay. Same thing on the other side.
Doesn't feel hard.
Mm-mm. No, not at all. Don't have to go crazy with it.
Okay. Don't overdo it.
Exactly.
Like
Then you just rub it in.
Oh, okay. Oh, that feels good too.
Mm-hmm.
And I actually feel thicker.
Yeah.
So that's probably better for me.
Exactly.
Just the thickness of it, you know.
We use it a lot for cracked heels.
Uh-huh. Oh, that feels wonderful.
Yeah. Again, you don't want to overdo it. Just enough to cover the surface and then rub it in. Because overdoing it just makes you go through it faster.
Okay. Give me one.
And there we go, my friend, looking much better. How are you feeling?
So much better.
Excellent.
So much better.
So again, we're going to see you back in a month.
Yes.
We'll see you monthly until we're satisfied that we can let you fly solo for a while.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you so much,
You're
Dr. Jefferson.
very welcome. I'll see you back in a month.
Okay.
This is Kevin Jefferson, the DC Foot Doctor. Thank you for watching this video. Like it with a big thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Share it with your family and friends. For more videos like this, click on these. But most importantly, take care of your feet.